Hey guys! That was different.
Welcome back to another week here with us at the Handy Creators.
Thank you so much for joining us on another project.
This intro is so different from what we've been doing lately, but
This project is different than what we've been doing lately.
in today's video, if you guys already saw from the thumbnail, obviously in the title, we get a lot of questions on how we leveled out our backyard when we did our sitting area. So we've explained it, and our sitting area video kind of goes into it, but in today's video, we're gonna show you guys like a step-by-step exactly on pretty much what it is that we did and what we've done on other occasions to level out any sloped backyard or front yard or space.
Yeah, we've done this a few times already, but we've never really stopped and just given a detailed step-by-step on doing this. And we thought that this would be a perfect opportunity since we were going to be doing this for someone else. So we truly hope that you enjoy the video, that you learn something. And if you don't, please feel free to let us know in the comment section below. We always try to answer our questions as quickly as possible. And with that, I think all that's left to do is get the project started.
Yeah, and let us know if you guys miss this us or if you guys like the more professional us, because I kind of miss this us.
Yeah, it's different, but it's nice. So
okay, let's go to the video.
let's go. The client wanted to renovate this area of their home and elevate this section of the backyard where it naturally sloped. The area already had a section that had been leveled in the past, so we were planning on using this as a guide. We started off by going to Home Depot and carefully selecting all of the wood and materials that we would need for this renovation. As we always suggest, you want to make sure to take your time selecting the wood, since some of these big box stores tend to sell wood that's not too straight. Yeah. Well, let's keep going. In addition to leveling the ground, the client also wanted us to install a few more 4x4 posts so that we can hang some string lights at the end. There were already 3 of these evenly spaced out in the area, so we started off by measuring the distance between them and doing some quick math to determine where the new posts would go. We began opening the holes where the new posts would go using a post hole digger. When installing posts, you want to make sure that your post holes are at least 2 feet deep to ensure that they are not going anywhere. This is especially true for places like Florida, unless you want a hurricane blowing your post away. That works too. Once all the holes were dug out, we placed the posts inside and began leveling them out. If possible, we always recommend using a post level to quickly get your post nice and straight, but since we forgot ours, a normal level works too. All you have to do is place your level on one face of the post to get it leveled in one direction, and then place your level on the perpendicular face to get it leveled in that direction as well. Once you have checked that it is nice and straight, add dirt around the post and stamp it in place to ensure that it will not move. We have found that this allows us to pour the concrete mix in without having to worry about the post moving. Now, this next step is completely optional, but we always recommend adding concrete around your post to ensure that it won't move. We have seen many people just add dirt around the post to fill in the hole, but we will never recommend that here. While the concrete from the post cured, we began working on leveling the ground. As we initially stated, this backyard already had a section that had been leveled in the past, so we decided to use that as a guide for this new space. When leveling a sloped ground, the first thing you are going to do is cut some support braces that are going to hold the retaining wall up. These support braces are going to be installed on the outside of the retaining wall and will not be visible, but are going to give the area structural support. We recommend installing these support braces every few feet to ensure that the retaining wall will not bend or twist with time. For this specific project, we will be using a 2x12x8 to act as the retaining wall and connect it with the one previously leveled. We then added exterior wood screws from the support braces to the 2x12x8 to ensure it stayed leveled with the previous one. Since the support braces are also installed 2 feet deep into the ground, they will not allow the retaining wall to lose strength over time. We repeated the same process for the rest of the sloped area. With some of the posts being inside of the space, we were able to simply screw the retaining wall into the post for some extra support. If the slope of your backyard varies like it did here for us, simply add more wood until your entire retaining wall is covered and supported. For the front section of the leveled area, we decided to use 2x4s to make it look more uniform since this section would be visible. To make this piece leveled, we started off by placing it flush with the top piece of the wood from the slope and then digging a crevice in the dirt until the level advised that it was nice and straight. This was going to ensure that it was leveled all around. The key to building a retaining wall is to ensure that the wall itself has enough structural support to withstand the weight of whatever you will be using to fill in the space, such as soil, rocks, or mulch, and to ensure that it is leveled in every direction. We did something similar to this project when we built our backyard seating area, so if you haven't done so, make sure to click on the video above. Once we removed all of the grass, it was time to prep the area to be filled. To do this, we grabbed a rake and started leveling the existing ground with the soil that was already there. Doing this step is completely optional, but we have learned through trial and error that this facilitates the rest of the project. It does not have to be perfect. Spread the dirt or product as much as you can until it is nice and leveled to the eye. With that done, we began filling in the space. The client purchased this mulch to fill it in, so once it was delivered, we wheelbarrowed it to its designated space. The nice thing about this project is that we were able to work with Adriana's dad again, which made for some good laughs. If you have been here long enough, you may remember him from our early videos when we completely transformed our backyard. You may see him again in our upcoming videos, so make sure that you do not miss those. And we thought this may be a perfect moment to mention that if you have learned anything along the video or enjoyed this project, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It truly helps us to do more projects like these. If this is your first time here, my wife and I opened this channel over a year ago to show people that you can recreate anything you put your mind to. We are truly grateful to each and every one of you that take time out of your day to watch our videos, and we truly hope that you enjoy them. If you have any projects or furniture builds you want us to do, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. We love hearing from you and look forward to all of the exciting videos that we have coming soon. Just as we finished moving all of the mulch, it began to rain. Believe it or not, this happens to us more often than you can imagine. If you don't believe me, check out our earlier videos and you'll see how it rained basically every project we did in our backyard makeover. A lot of rain, and a few days later, we came back to finish the project. The last step was to install these string lights along the side of the home, leading to the newly raised area. To hang the lights, we used screw hooks on the posts and drilled some hooks onto the side of the house. We will try to link some on our Amazon storefront that are similar to the ones we used. We did a cross pattern alternating between the house and the post to create this beautiful even look. The final step was to plug the lights in and give it one last look. We absolutely loved how the space came out, and more importantly, so did the clients. Let us know in the comment section below if you would do something like this in your home and what you would change. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!